Ottawa.ca for the entire schedule. Heather's still impressed with the tuning fork on the head. Did you like that? That was great.
What is he doing?
A big thanks to the Stairwell Carolers.
Amazing.
That was just fabulous. Well, we're going to continue on that topic of the holidays. When it comes to the holidays, gift giving is a big part of the holidays for many of us, and especially when it comes to kids, and we want to find that perfect toy. Well, our next guest can help you with just that. We're joined by Marcia McQuarrie from The Noise on Toys. Welcome to the show.
Hi,
Great to have you
Marcia.
back. So what have you brought? Is this sort of your top 10 of the year?
These are our award toys this year.
Okay.
Yeah. There's a lot more award toys, but these are some of the favorites.
So how do you establish who gets an award, and
Okay.
what are the criteria?
We have testing families
Okay.
in Ottawa and Toronto.
Okay.
So they get each of these toys for about two months. And during that time, they post directly to the website their comments about it. And then at the end, they provide a ratings report, which has a lot more detailed questions on it. And I then take all that and compile it together and write a review. But everything's online, everything's on the profile, including all of their comments as well.
Right.
So rated by kids and parents.
And their parents.
Perfect.
And then, of course, then I do the sort of summary of it. People can go and read those comments, but I try to summarize everything so that, if you want a quick read, you get the
Right.
gist of it.
Right.
It's a great wealth of information on the
yeah.
website. So what do we want to start with here? What are
some of the cool
Oh,
things?
Yeah.
See if you can reach them. Can you reach the sand?
This I was showing.
She
I was
wants to
showing
play
Heather
with
this
the
earlier.
sand. How did you know?
It's not
It's
brown
pretty-
sugar.
No, it looks like it,
It
though,
definitely
doesn't
looks
it?
like it, but this is
If you
special
take it and
sand.
put it in your
Crazy.
hand,
Right?
it just
Okay,
sort of
give me a chunk.
it melts into it. You're gonna,
Oh, that's so weird.
and it's basically, I think it's about 97% sand, and then they have some other sort of.
But it
It
all
doesn't make a
stays
mess.
together.
Yeah,
That's
and you
exactly
can
it.
mold with it.
Where was this when Billy Boswell was little?
No, it's fabulous stuff. So that's called
Wow.
kinetic sand.
Kinetic sand.
That's very
I
cool.
love it, and you can get a whole bunch of different
You can get
variety
it in-
packs
you're right.
with tools and so
Well,
forth.
this is the institutional line. There is also Spin Masters does sort of colored versions and
okay.
kits and so on. So they're all available in stores.
Very
This
cool.
is what it comes in. You can get the
Okay.
1 pound. That will contain 5 1-pound bags in it. Or
Oh, nice.
Pounds. So
That's so cool the way it stays together, but then
Yeah.
when you
Doesn't-
want to
just sort of-
reuse it, it just
just flows
comes
through.
apart
It's
again.
very, very therapeutic.
It's-
Yes.
I have
Can
a little
be, for
thing of it
sure.
on my desk, and
Yeah,
I play
I need
with it
some
when
of
I'm
this.
trying to.
I love things like this. Tell me about this Grow
That's the-
and Glow.
terrarium, and that's what is in front of you.
Yeah.
And there's the components for it, plus there's
those
one that's made up,
pretty?
and you can just see a sprout coming through the top.
Oh,
Now, it was
yeah.
looking a little more lush than that before the car trip here. It had a rough ride.
It bounced around a bit.
A
did it?
little bit,
That's
so.
all right. Very
That's
cool.
great.
Sushi Go we did in October
We
with the
did do
games.
this. This is like the #1 game right now, right?
Toy.
According
That
to
was
your
the top rated toy this year. And we have about 27 different ratings. And that one, every single family rated a 10 on every single
every
of the
single
27
level.
of the
okay.
yeah, so-
Incredible.
I'm buying that one for the
Okay,
family.
there you
for
go.
Yeah,
sure.
it's a
That's a
great one.
no-brainer, right?
Yeah.
Something for younger
Wow.
kids. What
Takes
have you
the
got
guesswork
here?
out of it.
This is the puppy's activity home. Now you see the part opens up there.
Oh yeah, yeah.
See if
Oh,
I can
that's
reach it to turn it
cute.
on. Okay, it's on there.
Okay.
You see the door sounds when it opens?
yeah.
It has a
Perfect.
working light. And there's a doorbell. Where did the doorbell go? Now you can change the mode and you get songs, learning songs, ABC
very
songs,
good.
and so on.
Very good.
Very, very fun. And I think one of the favorite parts was that with the back opening up, there's easy access, and people would stuff them in there.
You can
Yeah.
store
And
things
and then you
in
can
there.
carry it
Keep your
around as a
puppies
little
in
there.
carry-around toy.
Yeah.
The watch there is pretty handy too.
This
Can
is
I
the,
reach it without knocking
got it.
everything
Kitty
down?
Zoom smartwatch.
Right. Now, our testers were just thrilled to have a real watch, a working watch. But this one also turns on, and it has all sorts of games as well. There's a whole menu
Oh,
here.
fantastic.
And you can that was the camera, but there's all sorts of things you can do. It's
Oh,
touch
great
screen.
sounds.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
So there's games on it. There's a camera. There's a video recorder. You can change whether you want to do an analog or a digital, and there's some sort of time teaching where you. There's just
Really?
lots
Okay.
of function. And the
Very
parents can
cool.
set how
Yeah.
much time the kids are allowed to play games.
That's good.
Important in this because they have 24/7 access to
Hmm.
it, right?
Yes, that is a great idea, actually.
I'm knocking things over again.
That's okay.
This is the Klutz.
It's not breakable.
No,
right?
that's good.
Yeah, you knocked over the non-breakable
I
stuff.
knocked
Durable
over the
stuff.
book here. This is the Klutz string art. And you basically use corrugated cardboard and either origami or wrapping paper and pins. And then it shows you all sorts of different techniques for this. This is sort of the scribbling technique. And then there's this fan technique, and there's a bunch of them. And after you've done the crafts with the supplies they provide, you can create it. You can buy these crafting pins in any store. The
Right.
best part of it is this little tool which disappeared. It's a little blue tool.
Oh, I see it up front there.
Oh yeah, it's way up front. And it's Klutz has made it, designed it themselves, but it has,
great
you can
name.
use it,
Yeah.
you can use it this way, but also with this end here, it helps you get the pins at a uniform height,
Okay.
which is
okay.
important
Yeah.
to give it a finished look. So this was popular. This was one of our 11-year-old testers did
I
this.
bet you
That's
Rainbow
beautiful.
Loom kids would love
Yeah,
something like
I was
this.
And
It's kind of a
any kids that
follow-up,
are crafty would like
Yeah.
that, yeah. So it's great. This is the Chelsea Clubhouse, and this is Chelsea here. Our testers are finding they like the younger sisters for Barbie because they're sort of small like
Okay.
them.
Yeah.
And this particular set was really good value. It all comes in this box here, and it was $25, but it makes up into that play set there, so they're fairly
Very nice.
substantially
Fabulous.
sized
Hours
play
of
set.
creative play with something like that,
Yeah,
for sure. What about this piece here in front of us?
Now that is a crib mobile. It starts out.
Oh,
You can
that's
see
what
a
it is.
picture of it
Okay.
in behind. Oh,
Okay.
too many
Oh,
things.
isn't that adorable?
Okay, and what's nice about this one, a lot of the crib
Cute.
mobiles will convert to a music box after one, but this one goes a step further into a little bedside lamp for when they go
Oh,
into a
terrific.
toddler
Oh, cool.
bed. There's the turn on.
So when they get used to it, you don't have to whip it out of the room quickly.
It
Yeah.
has a projector on it.
Okay.
So it has
Oh,
a
with the
projector that will
stars at
do
the
on the
top.
underside of it or on the ceiling, and then when it becomes the lamp,
nice.
it automatically does
Oh, the light
stars.
goes through and then you have the stars on the
Beautiful.
ceiling. I love that idea.
Very nice.
All right, finally, one last one. Let's talk about vehicles that you've got
Okay,
here.
these are them up ahead here.
Okay.
I'm just going to stack these.
Just
There
throw
you
them
go.
down.
Yeah.
It doesn't
Now
matter.
they
They're not
stay
gonna
together
break.
with magnets, and they're fairly robust. Well, that
Oh,
one can-
yeah.
when you crash and bang, they're fine. But you just have to tip them that way to
Because that
take them
never
apart.
happens.
And you can
Yeah.
make them into tons of different combinations and
Oh, I
crazy
see.
vehicles.
Right, of
and
course.
Yeah, so that
Well,
was a lot of fun.
You're going to be back in about 3 weeks' time,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And what are we going to be talking about?
It's over there, the
Is
Elsa
it?
doll.
Oh my goodness! Hold on.
Run, Derek, run!
I'm going to get. This is
I was
our.
supposed to bring it with me.
It's our teaser.
Awesome.
This is our teaser. Elsa, press
Here
the
it
little,
is.
TV.
Kids,
press
look
the
at
little
that.
button here.
I'm Princess Elsa Arendelle.
Oh, that's
No
gonna
magic.
This is the biggest
Little bit
biggest thing
popular.
right now,
This is
right?
the
Is the
hugest-
Frozen figurines.
Well, listen to the
and-
song, the definitive moment of the movie. So we're coming back to do the hot toys, the big
That's
sort
right.
of heavily advertised.
We're going to do hot toys. We're going to do stocking stuffers
And then we're
as
going to
well.
do all the last minute gifts under 20. So nice little balance
I
there.
think December
$20.
10th?
Great.
I believe it's December 10th.
December 10th.
Tune in.
Marcia McCory back from the Noise on Toys. Don't go away. We're back with Jen Hayward. She's already setting up in the kitchen. We're back doing pancakes with Jen right after this. Welcome back to the show. Oh boy, we're going to have fun in this next segment because what happens when you bring a local stand-up comedian into the kitchen who doesn't know how to cook? Well, we'll find out very shortly. Jen Hayward joins us. Jen, welcome to the show.
Thank
and
you.
those were your words only.
Those are my
I'm
words.
not-
No, I mean, this is something I can cook.
Oh, okay,
This
all
is
right.
maybe not here, but this is what I can cook at home. My husband does most of the cooking,
Right.
but I am known for my pancakes
Really?
as the one thing I cook that doesn't suck. And so that's what we're going to make today.
All right. Well, and you want us to help.
Brace it.
Oh, yeah, I want
So
you to do the work.
just tell
yes.
us what to do, okay? And
Okay,
we'll do
so
it.
I don't have a recipe, and there's a reason for that, because I
All
think
right.
recipes are for people who don't like adventure. So I have...
I'm using that.
Yes, I have the basics. So we would normally have 2 bowls, but I'm a
Right.
stand-up comedian, not a cook, and I forgot one. So
Okay,
we
that's
have one. So we're going to make do. So someone's going to crack 2 eggs. We're going to just make a very small recipe.
Okay. And there you go
2
ahead.
eggs. And we washed our hands and all that junk.
Oh,
too,
yeah,
so
we're all
Sure,
good to
we
go.
did.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Okay.
And all that junk.
All right, and so you're going to start whisking the 2 eggs.
All right.
Meanwhile,
What can I help
Derek,
with?
you're
Yeah.
going to start mushing in this banana.
Okay.
You get to mush.
I
get
get
to
to mush,
mush.
like I just with my hands?
One piece by piece, and she's going to mush it in a
oh,
little
okay,
bit.
I see what you mean. So
And then
just
you just
dump
throw
these
this,
in.
usually in the garbage, but wherever.
We're going to
It's
just
good.
throw it.
Yeah, it's all good.
Throw it over your shoulder, Jen.
Not like Derek
the key
has to
to a
clean
good
up.
pancake is food. It's really just making sure that it tastes good.
Okay.
Okay, so
Good,
you're
there
going
you
to
go.
mush that all in. And then you are going to put 2 cups of milk in.
All right.
Now,
Okay.
you can use milk or you can use a mixture of milk and club soda. If you want
What?
the mis-
Really?
Yeah, club soda will actually make it rise a bit more and it makes it look
Okay.
like it's fluffy. That's right, kids, I know stuff. So, that's right.
Okay, how do you get the banana out of the middle of the whisk?
Well,
That's
I
my
usually
question.
just take it out and eat it, but just
Okay.
keep smushing it.
Okay.
Yeah, use your fingers.
There you go.
So you got your 2, right? That's good. That's good. So you
Okay.
keep mushing.
All right.
Now, for the recipe, you use a 1/4 cup of oil for
Okay.
every
All right.
about cup of milk. So it
Okay.
would be about a half.
So
I
we're
only-
going to go half here.
half. So just half.
You
Half of
fractions
this.
So just
and
eyeball
everything
it
today.
and stuff.
I
It's
know.
all good,
it's
right?
just-
So.
She knows her
There we
stuff here. There we go.
All right, so she's
Okay.
going to mix that really nicely.
right.
Then what's going to happen is
Chunky.
normally you'd have a separate bowl, but I'm a doofus, so I forgot one. So you match, the one thing I know about is you match the amount of flour as the amount of milk or
Okay,
club soda.
so we need 2
we're gonna
cups
put
of
2
milk.
cups. So we're
All
going to put
right.
it right in here.
Hold on, I'm just
Get
gonna-
on that, Derek.
I'm just going to wipe this. My hands here. Okay.
All right.
So here's my flour.
That's flour, yeah. You can't go wrong with
No.
no
And I'm going to put it right into the liquid, even though we're not supposed to.
Yeah, just
right?
do it. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? It's like back in the days, you think we had 2 bowls? No, we had 1 bowl.
That's true.
In our
Yeah.
indigenous societies, and we just mixed stuff together. So that's what we're doing. So she's going to do that. But now you're going to move to this, because you can't whisk flour.
Yeah, you don't want to
Don't
whisk
be
flour.
silly,
You can't?
Heather.
Don't, Heather.
You had me
Jeez,
whisking
you should know
bananas.
better.
Hello.
All right, so you just
Okay.
start mixing it. Now, the key is also to make it rise is baking powder. You want enough to help it rise, but
Right.
enough to make sure that it doesn't be, what do you call that word, like too sour or something like that?
Right.
So,
You don't
so
want it
I just
bitter
find
or
if you just
sour.
go like this for a couple seconds, it's very accurate. It works.
Very
Okay.
good. Okay, Jen.
Okay, and I forgot the
That's good.
salt, didn't I? Do you guys have salt?
Do we have salt? No, I don't
Okay.
have salt.
Then you would throw in like a pinch of salt.
Oh, yeah, you don't need the pinch
Normally
anyway.
you would sift it all together.
dash,
but
a
I
pinch?
don't do that at home because I like one of my children to get a really salty pancake. It's like, ha ha ha. All right. All right. And
We all win when that
Yeah,
happens,
exactly.
Jen. Yeah.
Okay, so with this, then you would dump in, Derek, some
Oh,
chocolate
chocolate
chips.
chips. Of course
Absolutely.
you will.
Yeah.
You make real pancakes.
Best
I do.
ingredient.
Chocolate
Or
chip
you can do
banana.
banana and berries, which is also very
Don't do
popular
that at
in
home
the
with your
Hayward
kids.
household.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, Jen, we should mention too. Obviously,
should mention something, yeah.
you are a stand-up comedian. You have monthly regular shows at Zaphod,
Yes.
right? Once a month,
Yes.
and you're available for Christmas parties.
We are. No, keep going.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
This is a dinner pancake.
I don't
Come
know how much. It's
Okay,
a-
that's good.
Okay.
That's good. Yeah, no, I have a monthly show called Tits and Giggles.
Okay.
And it's a burlesque and comedy
Excuse me?
show.
Just keep going. Keep
It has,
just keep
it has
stirring.
burlesque. No, I keep my shirt on if that helps you come. But we have a burlesque act, and we also have comedy. This month, it's November 27th. We have Dylan Black. We have Ken Navarre. So we have like a big celebrity.
Nice.
It's called
You
the
got the
Handsome,
celebrities.
Handsome
out.
Devil Show. It's called. Okay, so that's all good.
I haven't seen Dylan do comedy.
No,
He hasn't. That's actually his first time.
Really?
He might bomb. It'll be great.
This will be fantastic.
so
You
if
guys got to go. What do you need?
Oil.
Oil? Yes, of course.
More oil.
We got to get the oil on there.
So you got to do
Okay.
this so it doesn't stick and stuff. And usually there's a
Okay,
little
know
brush
we
that I
get
use.
this.
Okay.
I know, isn't it interesting? Aunt Jemima is
Jam.
not considered racist, but if you put like one of my people, an Indian person on there, we'd be like, oh, like, that's awful, right? So,
Okay, what's the pudding for?
I don't know. This is why I'm putting all
I'm
this
laughing
over.
at your ingredients.
so
on
you
the
generally
table.
just go like this and you dump a whole bunch of stuff on.
Okay.
And then it cooks, and then you flip it. Like it's really, you have to be.
Is that what? So you like your pancakes large?
No, I usually do 4 small ones, but
Oh.
I'm like cognitive of time. So
I see.
Okay,
Okay.
so this I brought some extras just to show you. We are very resourceful in the Hayward household.
Right.
Sometimes you might be on a Saturday morning, you want to cook pancakes, but there's only like this much syrup left, right?
Okay.
Okay, well that's mom's syrup, right? No one else is
Right,
getting
that
syrup.
makes sense,
So I
yes.
say I'm not going to make any pancakes, and the kids have been inventive, and so they've had small pancakes with peanut butter and
Yeah.
jelly sandwiches.
Oh, that's nice.
And
I
just
like
dumping pudding on. Really,
Vanilla
anything
or
you want.
butterscotch?
Applesauce.
Okay.
So
Oh,
really,
yeah.
anything you want.
Okay.
So
as part of your performance, do you cook?
no, no.
Is this a first for you, cooking on television?
Yes, it is my bucket list about my 10,000 thing on my
I'm
bucket
really
list, and it's
impressed.
done. It is done. I know.
10,000. I'm
What's
glad to see
next?
it was up there.
What's next? I don't know.
we just
I think-
wait. We wait and watch. And
We wait and
for
watch
the
it. Yeah, I forgot a
pancake.
flipper, but you like flip it and say, oh yeah, this is be prepared, people. I'm a stand-up comedian. I show up and I tell jokes.
Right.
Right. This is new for
Exactly.
me.
So what inspires you?
What inspires me? I make a lot of fun about life, my family. I'm a feminist, so I make a lot of fun about men, but in a good way.
In a good, positive, fun
Yeah,
way.
and so I
all
do
over
lots
that.
of things. So I'm bookable through Absolute Comedy. For
How do people book you?
They can call 233-8000, or they can go laughwithjen at gmail.com.
Okay.
And I think that'll show up on your screen.
And read her blog because it's hysterical.
My blog
Yes,
is
her
very
blog
funny.
is absolutely hysterical.
I'm ridiculously funny. I am not the best cook, but
That's
we're
fine.
having
We love
fun.
to have